Hello guys, welcome to my car. I know this video is probably going to be a mess, but I felt like I needed to hop on here and talk about this while it's happening as soon as possible, maybe ease some of your guys' fears and tell you guys my honest opinions about everything that is going on with OnlyFans right now. I want to say, probably not going to edit this video, so my thoughts will be all over the place. Also, it is 1 p.m. on August 19th, so I'm speaking from what I have seen, read online. It's currently trending on Twitter, so things might change after I post this. I strongly urge you guys to form your own opinions. Go find those articles and yeah, just continue to be updated. So there's a lot to say. I'm literally parked somewhere like random as hell so that I could film this for you guys. I have been on OnlyFans since April of 2017. I've said that a bunch. I began my journey with OnlyFans whenever I was a dancer and I just wanted to make some extra money on my days off, and there were like barely any sex workers on the platform. There was honestly barely anyone on the platform. Let me just say that. There was barely anyone on the platform, and they were mostly sex workers. Now at this time, OnlyFans was trying to be Patreon. They wanted to be in competition with Patreon. And at the time, I'm pretty sure Patreon also allowed adult content. I'm not sure, don't quote me on that. But yeah, so it was very clear that from the jump, OnlyFans did not intend to be a porn site. But that's just what happened. That is exactly what happened. Also, I'm in my car and I don't have the AC on right now, so I'm gonna be sweating during this video. But, so, let me collect my thoughts about this. They just announced that they will be banning sexually explicit content October 1st. So nudity is okay. If I take a picture of me in my house and I'm nude and no one's touching me, that's okay. What I'm assuming is going to be banned is touching yourself, touching other people, maybe kissing even, similar to what happened to Patreon. I feel like that's kind of what they're going for. And this is because they are wanting to go public. They wanted a $1 billion valuation, and this is what they thought was best for their company. Let's just let that sink in. This is what they thought was best. This is what they thought was going to ensure longevity in the site. And actually, a quote from OnlyFans said that. A quote from OnlyFans said that they're doing this to ensure longevity in the site. If you guys want OnlyFans, anyone from OnlyFans, if you're listening, I can set you up with Tumblr and you guys can have a little conversation about how it goes whenever you kick sex workers off of your platform. To me, I'm like, I am hurt. Like, this made me sick to my stomach when I heard it. And it wasn't because of myself necessarily. Now, look, I've spent over 4 years putting effort into this website, okay? But I was never a top creator. I was never higher than top 1.5%. And I'm just being honest with that. I made great money during the pandemic, but I feel like this is affecting other creators much, much more than it's affecting me. And that definitely stresses me out for the state of this industry. But it also feels like a huge slap in the face. Everybody knows that sex workers built OnlyFans. Everyone knows that. For them to think that anybody hears the word OnlyFans and doesn't think about porn is ridiculous. And I'm not sure why they think that a rebrand is even possible at this point. It's not possible. I'm gonna post this video completely unedited. 5 years from now, when I'm reminiscing on my time in the adult industry, I'm gonna look back on this video and I'm gonna be like, damn, remember OnlyFans? Because they will not be around years from now. They will not be a household name. OFTV or whatever they made, it's going to flop. They're never gonna be in competition with YouTube. They're never gonna be in competition with Patreon. Like, and I'm not surprised. I live in Los Angeles. People talk. And you hear all the time about how OnlyFans has been offering influencers money for specifically non-sexual content for a while now. And I'm not talking like, hey, we'll pay you $1,000 to join. I'm talking about like Tana Mojo getting 6 figures. I'm talking about like the dude from No Jumper. They offered him 6 figures. okay, wait, I actually don't know the numbers on that, but they offered him a large amount of money to specifically post non-nude content on OnlyFans. Like, people talk about that shit in LA. I can name like 5 others that they've given the same bag to. And so, am I surprised? No. Am I disappointed? Absolutely, because we always want to believe that whenever we help companies and whenever we put effort into something, that gets appreciated. But it's like, when has OnlyFans ever cared about creating an environment for their creators to where the creators want to stay on this platform? Like, we can talk about the referral earnings. I have been on this site since 2017. I have signed up like 1,500 people to OnlyFans, and I will say probably only like 50 actually made money on there, but it was supposed to be lifetime earnings, and then one day they just switched the rules and were like, hey, by the way, this is 1 year instead of lifetime. They're constantly changing TOS. Like, they're not building the environment of creators wanting to be like ride or die for OnlyFans. If this was another site that treated creators well, I feel like people might be more open to understanding and being like, damn, like, they're making the best choice for their business. First of all, they're not. But people might be more understanding about it and kind of ride with them and be like, oh, I'll keep my account open. That's not what's going to happen here at all. Like, I'm telling you guys, I don't know if I talk about my major on here, but I'm a business major, and I plan once I finish this next year, I would love to get my master's in business, okay? Like, I wake up and I fucking read articles about business. I watch YouTube videos about companies running themselves into the ground and what went wrong with them. And it's like, yeah, OnlyFans is about to be another one of those videos. And it's just an example of businessmen being greedy, biting the hand that fed them. I'm racking my brain trying to think of a company that survived after they just like shit on who helped build them and like shit on who made them what they are. And I can't think of any. If you can, like, comment below. But hey, Tumblr, like, it's strange, and I'm sure I'm gonna have more thoughts about this, and I'm sure that like this won't be my only video. But I also want to add some like positivity into this, and I want to say that sex workers have been dealing with this bullshit forever. Literally forever, and it sucks, and it's heartbreaking, and it really like wears down your soul. Because like I said, right now I'm in a great financial position. What about those sex workers that are making $1,000 a month and they fucking need that to feed their kids? And they're not influencers, they're not Tana Mojo, so they can't fucking take a picture of them in a bra and make $1 million. Like, they have to do porn to make money. They can't be like, I'm an OnlyFans girl, and pull their tits out and make hella money. No shade. I use Tana Mojo as an example. No shade, I guess. But like, in a couple years, we're gonna be saying OnlyFans who. And honestly, I'm gonna go through my videos some point this week and probably delete some, because I did have some sponsored posts up that I don't know if I can delete. But I do want to delete the ones that I made on my own free will about OnlyFans, because it's like, even if they come out and say like, hey, no, we're keeping porn, this is sus, this is whack. Like, I have no other words to describe. This is very strange behavior, and it's not the behavior of a company that wants longevity. It's the behavior of a company that's looking for a quick cash grab, and will not be here 5 years from now. I'm telling you that right now. If OnlyFans goes public and you invest in it, you will lose your investment. And yeah, I'm a stupid little 23-year-old girl who thinks that she knows shit because she's a business major, and, you know, all I do is show my titties on the internet. I think that my opinion has some validity here, and I think that with time we'll see that. And anyone that isn't agreeing with me, that's fine. Form your own opinions. A couple years from now, come back and comment on this video and let me know what you're thinking. Sex workers will adapt. They will. And like I said, I'm not talking about the influencers that decided to make an OnlyFans during the pandemic. They're doing just fine. I'm talking about the sex workers, the survival sex workers, the ones that this is their career and this is their only option. Like, we will survive. We will overcome. This is so fucking stressful, and like my heart goes out to anyone that is worried right now. Like, I'm fucking worried for you. I'm a little worried for myself as well. Like, that fucking sucks. I spent 4 years on this platform, but I saw this coming, and it was just a matter of when. And in my heart, I was like, they would never do that. Like, you know, I had that good intentions for them. I had those, you know, feelings like, no, they wouldn't do that. They're not that stupid, but they are. I'm trying to think if I have anything else to say. Honestly, I might even post like another video later about it too. I just think that it's a very bad decision, and I mean, look at the influencers that they chose to help them with OFTV. I think that tells you everything you need to know. Like, they say that they won't allow nudity on OFTV because they want it in the App Store. I think that's just another like business move in the direction of like, fuck sex workers. Honestly, it's getting really hot in this car. I feel like I should probably end this rant now. If you're worried right now, I'm here for you. Honestly, like, I'm not the best at responding to DMs, but if you message me on my Twitter, I think it's the Lydia Love XXX one that has the less followers. If you want me to retweet you, like, if you're stressed about OnlyFans, like, I will try my best to reply. I can't guarantee, but I really want to be a support to sex workers that are worried about their income and just the direction of their career, because this shit is scary. One more thing that I want to say. OnlyFans would have never survived post-pandemic. They would have never been able to keep the momentum that they did post. I glitched, I'm sorry. OnlyFans would have never been able to keep the momentum that they had during the pandemic. Post-pandemic, they would have never, ever been able to keep those numbers. And I'm being honest. And this is coming from someone, honestly, I've never said how much I make on OnlyFans. I don't think I should. But what I will say is that I am currently making 1/4 of what I made on OnlyFans during the pandemic. And OnlyFans isn't my own source of income. I own a business. I'm on a million different sites. This day would have come. But I really didn't think that it would have been them choosing this. I felt like it would have been like they created a shitty connection with models, and then the models would have left, you know, whenever it all dies down. I didn't think that they would have pushed us out. So yeah, that's just my opinion. I'm gonna upload this. I'm not gonna edit it. Let me know what you guys are thinking, and hopefully you followed some of my thoughts. I usually edit the shit out of my videos because my ADHD brain is just like bouncing. But yeah, I hope that you guys have a good day, and I am so sorry that this is happening. Bye guys. Mwah.